Hello, I'm Susan. I'm with Houston Area Parkinson's Society. I'm a speech pathologist for them, and they've asked me to do some speech videos for you to practice some of the exercises that we do during our Zoom class on Thursdays from 10:30 to 11:30. Also, there's other speech classes. I believe there's some on Mondays and Tuesdays. But anyway, these are classes where we're working on voice, strength of voice, breath support, and the strength of the breath support, improving that, swallowing, and a little bit of cognitive. Oops, my cat's over here. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to do some exercises, and all are very important to do at least once a day if you can. So first one is sustaining an ah sound. Sustaining an ah sound for 20 seconds. So taking a big deep breath, here we go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so stop the video and do it about 4 more times. Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to do the next one. The next exercise is the high-pitched E, and the purpose of the high-pitched E is to, our voice has inflection, so the pitch ranges, changes as we speak. So what we want to do is make sure that we're able to do an E sound, able to have that inflection and kind of avoid that monotone voice that Parkinson's is characteristic of. So we'll do in high-pitched E, one right after another, and we'll hold for 3 to 5 seconds. So here we go. Again. 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 Great. Okay. So with those exercises, those are good. Also, the larynx goes up for the hyoid bone goes up. The larynx goes up because the hyoid bone is attached to the superior laryngeal muscles, flips over the epiglottis, covers the airway. It's part of swallowing. So it's a very good exercise. Next there are 2 exercises on swallowing, and one's called the Masako, and that's where you stick your tongue between your teeth and your lips, and you anchor it and you swallow. And as you may, if you've seen any of the earlier videos, I explained that the posterior pharyngeal wall in the back of the mouth has to move forward, meet the base of the tongue. The base of the tongue usually goes back, and there's a valving system that's part of the swallow, but we're working that muscle, the posterior pharyngeal wall muscle. So you're sticking your tongue out, anchoring it with your teeth and your lips, and swallowing. And try to do that 5 times. So what you might need to do is take a sip of water, swallow normally, and then you have a little bit of residuals in the mouth, you can do another swallow. You'll need to do that probably for the next exercise, which is the Mendelssohn. Mendelssohn is where you're just doing a normal swallow, but you stop in the middle of the swallow, you're holding your breath, and the reason why you're holding your breath is because the epiglottis is covering the airway and you can't breathe. And so when you're doing a swallow, there's a little bit of strain you might see on my face when I do it. So I'm going to do a Mendelssohn. Here we go. And then I release. So I'm holding it about 3 times. So stop the video, do the Masako and do the Mendelssohn a few times each. And it's a very good exercise as we get older. Another exercise that I discuss with my class is laying on your back on a firm bed or on the floor, maybe, but very firm, and you lift just your head up to look at your toes, not keeping your shoulders on the base of, or the back of the bed. And what this does, it works the extrinsic muscles for swallowing, and it's and you hold it for 60 seconds. It's very difficult to do, but it is a very good exercise for swallowing. Okay, so we've got those swallowing exercises out of the way. Next one on the list is labial seal, working on the labial seal. And the reason why we do this is because sometimes as Parkinson's progresses, there is drooling, and that's because the labial seal is loosened. You're not swallowing as much as you normally do. I think we produce 600 milliliters of saliva a day. We're swallowing about 1,000 times a day. And if you're not, as we age, we don't swallow enough. And with Parkinson's added on to our aging, we easily can start pooling saliva in our mouth. Our lips are not making a good seal, and drooling starts. So with this one, we're gonna pucker for 60 seconds. And you could just stop the video and do this one on your own, but let me explain it to you. You're puckering for 60 seconds. The last 10 seconds, pull tighter, because you kind of relax a little bit for holding it for 60 seconds. So you pull a little bit tighter. Then after 60, you quickly switch to a smile, but you have to maintain labial seal. So that's the purpose of this one, is to make sure we have a good tension with our lips on that labial seal, and you hold that for 60 seconds with the last 10 seconds pulling tighter, so that you're kind of fatiguing the muscles a little bit and building up that, or keeping that strength of the muscles and the tension. Okay, so stop the video and do that. Okay, welcome back if you did that. Next on the list is the cervical exercises. So we've been working this interior muscles of the neck with our swallowing and our, what was it also? With our swallowing, the Masako, Mendelssohn, and then the high-pitched E and the ah sound. So we're kind of going a little bit further out, you know, muscles up underneath our skin. And so we're going to turn our chin to our right shoulder. We're going to hold for about 20 seconds. And you're going to feel a stretch on the left side of the neck. You want to bring that shoulder down and pull it back a bit. Okay, let's do it to the other side. So you're going to turn your chin to the left shoulder, drop your right. Okay, next, right ear to right shoulder, drop your left, pull it back, chin to 2 o'clock position, and let's hold. Good stretch from the chin all the way down, a little bit more anterior, and then all the way to the muscles of the shoulder. So you feel a stretch all the way down to here. Okay, left ear to left shoulder, drop your right, pull it back, chin at 10 o'clock position. Got to stretch from the chin all the way down. I feel it all through here, all the way back there. Good. Last one is just chin to chest. Deep, deep chin tuck so that you can feel that stretch. Okay, very good. Next, let's do a breath support exercise. And the purpose of this is inhaling through the nose for a count of 3, exhaling through the count of the nose through the count of 8. And that is just breath control, so that there's not a rush of speech when we're talking. It is kind of maintained and controlled. And that is typical of Parkinson's. So that's what we want to do, is make sure we maintain control of our speech. So we're going to inhale through the nose, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Let's do some cognitive exercises. This will probably be pretty easy, but I'm going to give you a name of the last name of a singer and just provide the first name. And I think they'll be really, really easy. But let's just try it. Blank Streisand. Barbara. Okay. Blank Minnelli. Liza. How about Horn? Lena Horn. Okay, now I'm going to give you the first name. Judy. Garland. Diana. Ross. Now, you might know other singers, definitely with the first name. Dolly. Probably not that one. I think there's only one Dolly Parton. Very good. Okay, let's do male singers. Blank Sinatra. Frank. Blank Goulet. Robert. Blank Davis Jr. Sammy. Good. Stevie. Now this is a male. Stevie Wonder, or Stevie Ray Vaughan, maybe someone would say that. Bing. Crosby. And Elvis Presley. Okay, those were pretty easy. And I think these will still be pretty easy, but let's just try. These are people in sports. Blank Namath. Joe. Blank McEnroe. John. Blank Andretti. Mario. Okay, here we go. Arnold. Blank. Think of a last name in sports. Probably Palmer. Wilt. Chamberlain. Babe Ruth. Good. Okay. Let's do actors. Blank Newman. Paul. Blank Eastwood. Clint. Blank Nicholson. I've just drawn a blank. Jack. Sylvester what? Blank. Sylvester Stallone. Dustin Hoffman. Charlton Heston. Good. Let's do actresses. Blank Hepburn. How about Audrey? Blank Redgrave. I think Lynn or Vanessa. Blank Garbo. Greta. Now give me the last names of these actresses. Sophia. Loren. Meryl Streep. And Betty. Some people can say White. It's how it's spelled. It's spelled B-E-T-T-E, and that's Betty Davis. Okay, very good. So my name is Susan Scoggins. I am a speech pathologist with Houston Area Parkinson's Society, and this was another Speech with Susan class that is online, either through YouTube or if you go to hapsonline.org, you can find videos for physical therapy, yoga. I think they even do Tai Chi. We have classes. We have a boxing class, and it's through Zoom. So there's in-person classes at HAPS, and there are Zoom or online classes and some video classes like this one. I teach a speech class on Thursdays from 10:30 to 11:30. There's speech classes, I believe, on Mondays and Tuesdays. There might be others. There's so many classes, but they do have yoga and Tai Chi and physical therapy. Just many classes. Just go to hapsonline.org and look up all the classes, and they offer caregiver seminars and classes as well. Lots of things, lots of good work there, and all free that HAPS has to support families and patients or people with Parkinson's disease. And until next time, I'll see y'all. My name is Susan. Bye-bye.